What's up, Rip? Hi, Opal. What's good, everybody? Like I said, I guess I should say, what's good, chat? I don't know why that's stuck in my fucking head for some reason, but um, hey, you got to call the room color. That thing is just way too loud. All right, I'm already got rainbow going on, so you're already in business. You see how it's flickering in the background? That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so we're sitting here, like I said, playing Crypt Custodian. We kind of got a little farther yesterday. Oh, you want blue? All right, hold on. See, now you're fucking me all up. No, you're good. You're good. I was just messing with you. Hold on. But I actually got to get up because the sensor for the damn thing is always blocked. Because I actually like the blue room color. That was one of the ones I used to rock all the time. But you can't see it very well. The only one you can really see is the rainbow. Harlow, what's good? I You guys are putting me to work already. Yeah, this game is actually dope. What's going on, Nero? Why are you gonna fuck with me already? See, I don't like that, Opal. All right, I'm gonna die. I just chugged that water. Okay. Harley, you used to be a mod, and then you abused your power too much. You were threatening Chad all the time. Y'all are putting me to work. Hold on, I gotta get blue going on. Shit. I'm gonna throw up for real. I should not have chugged that. I just ate too. Like, I have some melatonin actually. I keep that on deck. And I agree with you, Rip. I actually do like red a lot, but that's just because I'm a sicko. Oh my god, those strobe lights are awful. There you go. Blue. I just had blue. Fuck. Well, I used to do red, but like I said, you can never really see it come through. Th- oh my god. Actually, that was a cool effect. I have these monster lighting. What kind? Oh, here we go. Got blue fine. Oh, fuck you. There it goes. Oh. All right. Now we got things happening. All right, all right, all right. All right, so where do we leave off here? Okay, so that's locked. Oh yeah, I gotta go up. All right, fuck. Oh my god. Now I have no water, by the way, so nobody can make me chug shit. Yeah, Nero. So this is a Metroidvania style game, meaning you can go forward, backwards with nothing really stopping you. Um, like linear games do, where certain areas are going to be blocked off with you needing the right. Oh, what message? Are you talking about how are you? I thought you were talking to somebody else. I'll get to that in a second. Like I said, different stuff that you unlock, abilities and stuff, you'll be able to progress farther in the level. The story of this game so far is you were a cat owned by two people and you died. And you got this broom and you thought you were doing like good by destroying pots, and then they banish you to hell. So you didn't end up getting to heaven. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. We're kind of making friends. I've gotten a few abilities so far, not many, but wait, does this go this way? Yeah, I think it does. Oh, it goes back. No. I mean, that's all this game is about is cats being dead. I mean, that's most of the friends and stuff like that are the dead cats, except for like the mouse and stuff like that. But yeah. So hi, Harlow. I am doing okay. I can't say I'm good or bad. It's been hot as fuck at work. Come on, listen. I don't take crap from the Pale Witch. All right. Um, I like I said, today was like probably the coolest day that it's been. So like no complaints there, but just dealing with the normal stressors and stuff like that. Besides being a fucking oh, you finally got tan? All right. What do you want me to call you? The Mocha Witch now? Well, wait. How did you go from being Larry the Lobster Red to tan? I mean, I know that's kind of how it works, but no, that's not how it works today. Um, so yeah, like I said, outside the normal stresses of being a parent and stuff like that, dealing with your kids being an asshole, things are okay. So what is happening here? Okay, no, so this is where I went before, and I don't need to go that way now. I need to go up. So hold on, I got to figure this out. All right. Yeah, but how? I don't have that ability yet, and I just wasted that. That's fucking great. Yeah, but I need to. I did. I guess I'm gonna go with that story. I mean, who isn't sad? Wait, there's. I guess I gotta go down. Cause that's still blocked off. I think that's blocked off there. Let's warp over there. Listen, she made me drink it all. I gotta go refill it, but it's too early on to go. To go on a pause break. Here, I'll pretend. Here, ready? Oh, there was a slosh left. All right, you got it. All right, hold on. Okay, so this is a way to go. this. Jesus. All right, now I'm just getting attacked by the sperm. Oh, God, I was not ready for this boss fight. And I just jumped off the ledge. Why are you gonna cry? What is happening? Wait, we're talking about paid? I want to get paid. 2 cents? I'll give you my 2 cents. All right. All right, can we not fuck this up? It usually takes me once or twice to kind of figure out the pattern. But I'm just not prepared for that because I don't want to jump off the ledge again. Fuck you. Alright, it's better. I got 2 more hits left. Alright, he's about to get touchy-feely again. Fucking asshole. There's too much shit going on right now. Bro, what the fuck? I mean, but everybody needs that. I mean, you can't really put a price on, obviously having somebody to vent to, honestly. Because I mean that right there in itself is priceless. Are we just not prepared for this boss fight? Which one? Wait, what? Why are you calling it a career on streaming? Is it just what has transpired in the time that I was gone forever? I don't approve of any of this. Fucking piece of shit. Okay, that sounds good. Wow. I don't, it's usually that's not how the knowledge of the dating world happens actually. Oh, we gotta pop it off. All right, good. We popped it off. All right, we gotta avoid this shit. There's just too much fucking things happening. All right, touchy feely. I can deal with that. No, 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 no. How many hits do I have left? Fuck, one. I don't like that there's so much shit happening. Fuck you. I mean, listen, crying's okay. Just remember that. Never forget that. Fuck out of here. Okay. Fuck, I could not afford to lose that life. This motherfucker. This motherfucker. Shit. I'm kind of filling myself in. Oh, listen, back in the Twitch days, it had 1 to 3 ads. I haven't updated it, but right now it's on the default setting for whatever it is to get paid from ads because of the affiliate. It is a little excessive because they're trying to pump you to get, a subscription, which, nah, if you can afford it, do it. I don't know. It's not really worth it, I guess. I don't know. And no, I mean, I'm pretty much putting pieces together here, Harlow, that obviously things weren't going good, between you and your boyfriend. I don't know if it was over the same shit that happened last time. Sounds like Nero was there for you, was the ear to listen, giving you advice. Obviously, um, just kind of putting two and two together, like I said. Fuck you. I could ill afford that. Well, yes, no, we absolutely do care about you, Harlow, and we do care about your problems and stuff like that. But that's always something that if you want to reach out, do so privately. That way, you don't put your business out there, especially for restream purposes and stuff like that. Like I said, nobody really watches restream, but um, it's one of those things where I don't know if you really want to put all your business out there like that. Well, I mean, but you also got to remember, I mean, you guys have been dating for a while now. I mean, they call it the honeymoon phase, where like a lot of the stuff that you clinged on to in the beginning is probably going to slow down, especially like responding back fast. Now, you guys are still very young, so don't take that to heart. But it's one of those things where if somebody doesn't respond back or kind of just doesn't put it in like their first thought, don't always take it to heart, but It's not a good thing. I would say that. You always want to be somebody's first thought or like a respond back real quick, but it's more of a woman thing to kind of get hung up on because guys don't look at it like that. And I mean, try to approach the subject in a healthy way. Just be like, hey, like I get, very upset like when you don't respond back to me because it makes me feel like, oh, you're no longer interested or, we're at a bad place. Like I just need some reassurance. And if that conversation happens and then it still goes south, well, then yeah, the writing's on the wall. But the good thing is you're still young. Things like this are going to happen, and it's one of those where you learn from it. Right? I can't lose health there. That's the bad part. Fuck you. Okay, so yeah, it could be a coincidence. It could be, but also too, if you called and he hung up, then obviously, I mean, I'm not saying like he's taking it some type of way, but at the same time, maybe give some space, revisit it, and if he still has that same attitude towards it, then I mean, like I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a good thing because I mean, you guys already had like your first kind of major tiff, and because of that, things kind of got rockier at that point in junction. Um, well, listen, I mean, I've been around the block a few times. All right, listen, it's one of those things where I kind of I've lived through a lot of shit, and I'm just trying to pass on that advice, especially to younger people. I mean, this is the same advice I'd give my children. It's one of those things where especially in the young male mind. I mean, he's probably like, whatever, I'm just playing my game. Fuck her, blah blah blah. I'll talk to her later where you're like, man, that's like real shitty, and you take it harder than he is right now. Just give it some space, give it some time, and then when he does reach out to you, slowly kind of bring it up in a conversation. Be like, hey, you know like I took it to heart when I tried calling you and you hung up on me, and I saw you were on, you said you would text me, but like I just want to know, like, what's the deal? Like I'm not trying to make this a big thing. I'm not trying to fight with you, and I'm not coming at you. Just trust me, like it's just coming from a place of love. Like, what's going on? Like, you can talk to me. Like, there's no judgments here. Just let me know, and then see how that conversation goes. And if that conversation starts to go south, then obviously he's not vibing anymore. And then you have to make decisions based on how you're feeling and how much you've been getting hurt. So you have to make a decision what's best for you in that situation. Can we fucking beat this thing or no? I can't take those hits that early. Yeah, because it's just it's one of those things where, like I said, I mean, it's very early on in your dating experiences, but how you handle this situation will be better for you in the long run. Because if you get hung up on it and flip out and do this, that, or the other, then that's how you're always going to react to stuff. But if you try to, even though you're still younger, I mean, if you try to do the more adult approach with it, it'll be better for you longevity wise. Come on, you fuck. Come on, you fuck. That floating head is what fucks us up. It's gonna come back for its vengeance right fucking now. I cannot deal with that and that at the same time every fucking time. Oh, mm, this is this close. This is this close. But I mean, like Nero said, I mean, we have so much love and just want to see you happy, Harlow. And, the point of a relationship is not to be hard, it's not to bring you heartache. That doesn't mean that relationships are easy. No, they're not. Um, is this going to be your forever end all be all? Maybe not. You never know. And it's one of those things where, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Even if space apart, means heartache, you know, if they come back, then it was meant to be. Hey, Mrs. GoFro, how are you? Eh, yeah, that's my wife. Yeah, honey, we're just talking to Harlow and just kind of, letting her know like how relationships and stuff, especially at a young age, are, and not to get too upset or because all I do is fucking wear pants and a t-shirt or not pants and a t-shirt, pants and a sweatshirt at work. So all I do is sweat. Okay, we might as well just. You miss Mrs. Old GoPro? Oh, that's cute. Hey, not hey, no, hey. I love Tone as much as the next person, but hey, he kind of turned into a turd a little bit. But hey, I gotta say, like his fit game has definitely stepped up a notch, man. Like he's actually dressing the chef's kiss. Like he got a little bit of the swag about him, so I give him props to that. But he's taking a smart route about it. He doesn't really want to do dating or anything right now. He just understands like, hey, relationships are hard, and he just wants to chill and have fun. And you can't be mad at him for that. It's very actually like adult of him, especially at a young age, to be like, I'm good. I'm just chilling. I want to go hang out with the boys and play games and do what I want to do. You know what I mean? Listen, that word toxic gets thrown away around a lot these days. And, something that you couldn't see as toxic, maybe somebody else picks up on. I mean, I have my own problems where, I have red flags all over the damn place. I know, but, true love is about choosing somebody and choosing to, work through those things. Not everybody's perfect. Fuck. That hurt. Okay, this is just like not fair. This better be like one of the bigger bosses. Because I'm fucked in that situation. No, nobody is. And that's one thing that everybody's got to kind of understand is that nobody is perfect in that sense that what are you willing to look past? And if you're not willing to look past anything, then maybe the relationship just isn't for you. But it sounds like your heart is fully in this one, Harlow, and it sounds like that you're getting your feelings hurt the most. And that's the part where it's kind of getting rough. Well, and I understand what you meant, Nero, because just in the short little conversations you had, it seems like he's doing immature things, but that's to be expected, especially for his age. Holding things against her or holding things over her head and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's very immature, and it's Like you said, that is a toxic trait. All right, can we fucking smack? Fuck you. When he starts slowing down, we can fight him. So that does not help at all. Come on, I can't have you fucking with me. Shit. No, it makes perfect sense. I mean, it's one of those things where you have that like clingy type of love, and he obviously doesn't. Um, it doesn't mean he doesn't, like you or love you or doesn't want the relationship. It just means you're on two different levels of what love is. And, just like Mrs. Gofro said, intent shows everything. I could be an asshole some days, but, you know, the intent that I show with the, picking up the slack or, making the effort going to work, paying the bills and this, that, and the other. I mean, that's my intent, like making sure that I always say, hey, I love you. I kiss before I leave out the door, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Even though I was a total asshole that day, it just still shows. Nobody said you didn't. I'm just giving examples. Well, that's the thing about relationships is nowadays, man, they don't mean the same, especially for your younger generation. They just don't. Like relationships are so disposable because like somebody be like, "Oh, that irritates me. I- I'm I'm over the relationship." Instead of being like, "Hey, no, that person pissed me off today, but I'm still choosing that person." Like it's just they're not the same, and especially like you said, I mean, words like narcissist and toxic all get thrown away, thrown around way too much these days, and it's just like, I mean, trust me, everybody could use a little bit of therapy in their life. That's not, not masking everybody's like oversight, because I mean everybody does have stuff that they have to deal with, and past traumas that everybody's got to deal with and stuff like that. I mean, I'm speaking from experience here. Fuck, I was having a good run too. And it falls apart. And it falls apart. All right, let's focus. Let's focus. Let's focus. I got two more hits. I got two more hits. That's fine. All right, he's gonna do a little spermies. We are okay. We're okay. I couldn't. I couldn't fucking do that. There. Fuck yes. Well, but that's a relationship. It doesn't matter if you can give me 10% or 100%, because I'm always there to pick up what you don't have, and vice versa. I mean, that's just what relationships are, and a lot of people have to understand that not everybody's going to be 100%. I did. I mean, that's what they look like. Like last night, um, when I was playing this game, I was fighting somebody, and it looked just like little spermies, and I was like, "Am I the only one who notices that, or like, am I just the sicko in the room?" And that's one of the dynamics that makes our relationship work, though, is because, you know, well, listen, you put all the ghosties around the house, and I love it. Um, you always it's the 80/20 rule. Okay, finally I got that power. I needed that. Hold down and release to throw your broom again. Quickly pull you back to it. Gotcha. Okay, that's gonna fuck me up. Hold on. But like I said, I mean, it having that ability to, be that extra slack when somebody can't be. It's very important in a lot of things in life. That was that. All right, so now ooh, maybe I got to go over there now. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah, 100% spermies. I mean, they're supposed to be flame balls, but well, I mean, it's a lot to digest, especially all the advice that we've been giving her and stuff like that. Because I mean, it's making her contemplate a lot of things too. It's making her. I don't think I can go on that yet. It happens, Arlo. Trust me. Especially when you've had an emotional day, it's kind of the emotional, shut off. You kind of zone out for a little bit. Okay, I did all this. So then maybe I got to go back up. I still don't know if that's a key or a paintbrush. Hey, Stitchy! Well, and that's the thing is that I was just telling Harlow. I mean, the same thing. Like, this isn't going to be your end all be all, or maybe it will be, but you won't know that until later on. When very rarely do high school sweethearts still, or are a thing, I should say. I mean, is it possible? Yes, but I mean, don't. Hey, level up. Don't bet the bank on this one being your forever. I mean, you're still so young. I mean, you still have so much life to live. Don't make this like I said, your end all be all. It's just another learning experience in the game we call life. But I always say everything happens for a reason. If Mrs. GoPro doesn't go through all those shitty relationships and doesn't go through most of the shit that she had to go through, yeah, it made her life harder, but then we would have never found each other. And then, I wouldn't trade that for the world. So, Like I said, I mean, it's the good with the bad. Well, because I was forced to grow up fast when I was younger, and a lot of the traumas that I faced and stuff like that when I was younger, I mean, just made me the person I am today. And if I could pass on that knowledge to somebody else to make them avoid certain mistakes or, certain shit that I had to deal with that I could have avoided, just like the advice Mrs. GoFro gave. I mean, it would change everything for, even a little something for somebody. Well, see, I never even made it to high school. I wish I got that high school experience. I mean, I had a different route, so it wasn't like all terrible, but just like, I made my life harder than it needed to be. I had to go through the loops and the loopholes and deal with shit differently. And, it made my life really, really hard. At a young age, I had to start, working, and I didn't do it for fun or pleasure. It's because, hey, you're getting older now, get the fuck out type deal. Go venture off on your own. And like I said, when I was younger, I was kind of a shithead, so I get it. So how the fuck do I get up there? I have no fucking health. Should go to a safe spot, but how do? Yeah, but this doesn't make sense. There's no path that way. There's a path. What is the point of that? I don't understand that part either. There's got to be something over there that I'm missing. I can't get over there yet because I need the ability. Yeah, see, and that's one of the things too is like why I'm so miserable with my career now. And it pays the bills. It's one of those things where, it makes ends meet, but am I happy there? No. Am I content though because my family's taken care of? Like I said, my bills are paid, my electric's on and stuff like that. Yeah. Night, honey. But is it my dream career? Absolutely not. Is it something that I want to do the rest of my life? Absolutely not. It's just you hit a certain age and you just realize like, yeah, I'm kind of pigeonholed. Like I had a supervisor put his 2 weeks in not too long ago. Actually 2 weeks ago, to be fair. But and he's making decent money, but he just wasn't happy. It wasn't his. No, he didn't. Um, it just wasn't. He just didn't want to do it anymore, and you can't blame him for that. There you go. Well, that's my dream job was something similar to that, and not like actual development, but um, I always wanted to do something in the gaming industry, and that's why like when streaming and stuff first became a thing, like I always wanted to stream, I always wanted to, but I liked the podcast format of it more. Oh, so it gets cock blocked. So I always wanted to make a podcast, but I was like, I'm not, it's one of those where I'm just a self doubter, and I yeah, I can actually. Cut it out with the fleb. Nobody wants to poke people like you. But it was one of those where obviously finances. I mean, even the setup I have now, it's not the greatest. Like it gets me by, but it's one of those where I definitely am, lacking in a lot of areas because of it. Um, would I like to make it big? Absolutely, like without a question, but is it a reality? Probably not, because so many streamers are out there. But so I kind of combine the two formats. So that's why, like, especially the randoms that I got to follow my channel, they were just like, "Hey, I like how you pay attention to chat," and it's because I've always wanted the podcast aspect of it. It was less about the games and more about the community that got built. That's why I was so big on the Discord when it did pop off, because that was a way for me to actually connect with people, and because we had a great community in this old Discord that we were all a part of. Well, not all, but most of us that are kind of over here, like Tim and Frost and stuff like that. Oh, they said game development. Yeah, no, it was in the chat, honey. It was game development. Oh, yeah. So, and that's why I always have a love and a passion for games. All right, honey, get some rest. Because I was a very lonely kid growing up, and I didn't have a lot of friends, and I had a bunch of I undiagnosed ADHD and shit like that, and I never understood really why I was kind of like the weird kid. I wasn't like the stinky kid or anything, but like I was a weird kid, and like I just wanted to be by myself most of the times, and the few friends I did had would have to beg me to get out of the house, and you know, it was. I spent an entire summer one year watching episodes 4, 5, and 6 the entire summer. I would stay up all night. I would sit there and sneak out and go smoke cancer sticks, and I would just it was just that's all I cared about. I would stay up, listen to like morning radio, and I just wanted to do my thing and didn't really want anybody to tell me what to do. So there was times and bouts of depression where I would get really, really down, and I always had video games. Well, there you go. But yeah, so that's why I said that's why I always tell everybody they're not alone. Like there's other people out there that are like you too. But yeah, video games. I always used to get lost in that world. And it didn't matter if I played the same game 100 times. I mean, I probably played Super Mario World a billion times, or Donkey Kong Country 1, 2. Like my buddy got the PlayStation, and of course we grew up less fortunate. Like we weren't, like a rich family or even a moderate family by any means. We were very poverty stricken. So like if we got a game system, it was like that was the family's game system, and that was the system for the next forever decade. And my buddies lucky enough they got like their PlayStations and stuff. Like I remember the year, the big discussion was like, "Hey, what does everybody want?" And we got a Nintendo 64 for a great deal. I mean, and you know, a lot of it was because my mom was a single mom working her career, trying to pay the bills. My dad was a drug addict and, was in and out of jail, out of my life. And, it's just one of those things where I deep dived into video games. Good night, Harles. Well, I hope you have a better day tomorrow. And like I said, let everything kind of blow over and, you know, just kind of be. Don't overthink. Don't overstress. Just be. Oh yeah, a Portal. The first Portal I loved. I never really got around to playing the second Portal much because, like I said, I mean, finances were always low for me. So it was always I picked like one or two games a year that I would buy. But then they started like the games with gold and Game Pass and stuff like that, and that's what I started taking advantage of. So I'm actually playing a lot of games that I couldn't play before. Oh, I seen, and I already know I would love it because I love the first one so much. I mean, there's a lot of times where I make that reference, "The cake is a lie," and I don't think anybody ever hears me. There we go. And that's why Sparty and I get along so well is because I mean we have the same type of love in video games and the same type of loves for certain like movies and stuff like that. So, him and I have always been two peas in a pod that way. So, you know, I'm sorry to hear that. And it sucks too. Especially when, you know, that's why I go out of my way to be such a great father now. I mean, that's 90% of the reason why I took a break from streaming is because, one of my kids came up to me like, "Hey man, you're spending a lot of time on stream. You're not spending a lot of time with us." And that crushed my soul. I mean, but I was very heavy into the stream thing, man. Like I wanted it to pop off and I had great momentum and the late nights were picking up and this, that, and the other, and I didn't realize like, yeah, I am spending a lot of time on it, and I'm not spending enough time with my babies. Wow, it got really dark in here. Hold on. But yeah, so I took great offense to my dad, and I shouldn't, and I should be happy for him, but I took great offense to my dad actually doing better with his second family than he did with us. And I shouldn't. I should be like, oh, I'm glad he got his stuff, shit together. He got better. He did this. No, I'm just like, why couldn't he do that for us? Why wasn't he there? Why didn't he, provide like he's providing for them? Like I'm always going to be that little boy who's always longing for his dad, and it sucks. So many things in life I had to learn on my own or do on my own that my dad should have been there to teach me those things, and he wasn't. Instead I learned how to fucking steal shit from a store or, hey, how do you grift this or that or the other? It wasn't the like throwing a ball with your dad type, relationship. So like even now, like my dad's still with us, and it I don't really have a relationship with him because he's always kind of disappointed me in a way. Like it's not like I'm cutting one off, but I'm always like, "Hey, you're more than welcome to come over. Hey, you got granddaughters, come meet them," and blah blah blah. And probably seen him 3 times in the past 5 years. So it's not for lack of trying. Listen, you understand it more than anybody, man, and I'm just glad that you're over it and you can move past it, because it is one of those things where it can fuck you up, man, and it fucked me up for a long time. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was the happiest person in the world, it created a lot of issues that I have to this day. I mean, I have a lot of abandonment issues and I have a lot of trust issues because of it. I mean, that was like one of the biggest like gripes that Mrs. GoPro and I had was, you're talking about somebody I've been with for over a decade, and it was so hard for me to actually open up and trust her because, you know, I couldn't even get the basic form of trust from my own father. How am I going to trust somebody that, says that they love me? That's why I have a lot of love issues too. I listen. I like I said, I've been through some shit in my life. It sucks, and I don't wish any kind of shit like that for anybody. No, you fuck. Oh, I should have popped it up. That's all right. I didn't really add anything more to the conversation. We are definitely making some great progress now. We've unlocked a new area. The fuck was that about? Oh, because we're windy. We're Windigo. Fuck shit. Wait, can I not? No, I don't think I can. Okay. It makes zero fucking sense. I always forget that you can progress forward. Like, you don't have to. Oh, I see. There's a big wall. Ooh. We're going to put a film on chat. What's over this way? Nothing. I swear, dude, like, ads fucking suck. It is. It is, but at the same time, I mean, really, it's like 20 cents. And I've tried to shut them off before, and it still pops ads up. All right, welcome back. No, I said the ad thing does suck, and really, it's only like 20 cents per 5 minutes of ads watched. And I tried to shut them off before, and they just come back. Like, you can never really truly get rid of ads without a subscription. Finally, I got the key. All right, I needed that. Holy shit! So now I got to go all the fucking way back. Uh, I mean, I pretty much just said. I mean, it's one of those things where everybody, it's the trials and tribulations of life. I mean, without all that trauma and all that fucking shit I had to go through, I mean, really, would I be the man I am today? Like, I work hard and I dedicate myself to being an excellent father that I never had. I try to be the most loving partner I can. Sometimes it's a little overbearing. I mean, you can even ask Miss GoPro sometimes, like, I set such a high standard that sometimes it feels like it's unreachable. And that's why she always, says, well, I try my best, or I try to do this or that or the other. But it's just like, I always try to replace the love I never received. So because of that, because like I'm not gonna sit there and say my childhood was the greatest. Like, it sucked, and my sisters got a lot more praise than I did, but it also molded me into a stronger man. So, um, I'm not gonna, like I said, nobody's perfect, and I'm not gonna say I'm perfect in any way, shape, or form. Like, I'm still very immature in a lot of ways because of, they say trauma. You kind of get stuck where your trauma kind of molds you. But I went through a lot of therapy and went to go fix that part of me, and I still have little issues here or there sometimes, and sometimes I take stuff too personal. But it's just how you fight through it and how you try to be a better version of yourself every day. Okay, so I discovered that, discovered that, discovered that. That cinema key is back over here. I can't get either side because it's blocked, so then we're gonna have to go back. Where the fuck was that? Holy shit, this map is huge. I think it's here. No, it's here. It's here. Fucking asshole. Was it even over here? I don't think it was over here, actually. No, it wasn't over here. Fuck. Yep, it was. Okay. Couldn't remember. All right, so now we're here. Ooh, I just barely made it. Motherfucker, motherfucker. Don't die because I'll start back at the old save spot. That's that's my only saving grace though is I mean I could sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I'll change, baby. Oh yeah, I'll do this." And then if I never actually do it, then I'm doing a disservice to everybody around me. I'm doing a disservice to my wife, my kids, everybody. You can't do that. You actually have to try and get better. Whew, that was sketch. It didn't do anything. Oh, yes, it did. And like I said, I mean, I always want to be the best version of myself for my babies. They deserve that from me because at the end of the day, they're my legacy. They're everything to me. And if I can't be a better healed version of myself, then I'm gonna end up being just a disappointment to them, and I can't do that. I refuse to do that. Oh shit. That's not good. I'm not gonna be able to fucking reach that. Shit. What the fuck? What is this shenanigans? I don't think it can reach that far. No. It's like I have to map out the area first. Where the? Okay, there's that. Oh. Shit! I have to go all the way back through all that shit. Motherfucker. How far was I? Yeah, it was kind of far, actually. Oof. Burp. Go to the right. Well, listen, Harlow, we're always here for you. And I mean, honestly, I'm going to be very honest with you, Nero. I mean, I wasn't that strong. I mean, I've had, you know, several failed attempts on my life. I mean, I was ready to give up, and I still struggle with that to this day. I mean, that was one of the main reasons why I went through therapy and why I did what I did, because I was like, I can't do that to my babies. Like, they need me around, they need me. But yeah, I mean, that was one of the hardest things to face in therapy was, I remember this one guy was in therapy and he was just in there because he was dealing with a little bit of anxiety and stuff like that. And he heard me tell my story and the words that came out of his mouth. And he was like, please don't be offended by this. He was like, but I hear people with your story and realize, hey, my life's not that bad. And I'm like, well, if I can be that inspiration for you to show you that, hey, I'm still here, I still stuck around, I still made it for a lack of effort, not for a lack of effort, but then things can eventually get better, man. Oh, trust me, I swallowed an entire bottle of fucking Tylenol PM and drank a fucking pint of vodka and somehow didn't die. So obviously, I think it was because it was expired fucking Tylenol PM, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, it's probably why I have all the health problems I have now. But like I said, I mean, I fuck. I always try to tell myself maybe I'm here for a reason. Maybe it wasn't my time, and maybe there's a greater purpose for me, and I have to believe that because, like I said, it wasn't my first or my last attempt like that either. Okay, so now let's do this. Okay, so now let's. There we go. But it's one of those things where I'm very open and candid with people because I want them to know, like, hey, man, you're not alone. Like, people feel down, people feel out, you know, people get in these spells where they feel like, hey, man, this shit's not getting any better. Like, I just don't want to be. And that's the way you need to do it. There's a couple, son of a bitch, there's a couple of actual games that were developed in that same inspiration, and you have to live your life with a purpose. You know, like Loki always says, for glorious purpose, but it's true. And if mine's my children, then so be it. Then I am very happy with that. I'm very happy, when my children get older and say, hey, man, dad was a fucking crazy asshole. Do you remember that one time when mom kept saying, hey, there's these cups on the side of the road because there was like a little marathon going on? And like a running marathon, and they left like these cups on the side of the road, and she mentioned them like three times. So Dad finally had enough of hearing about the cups, and in a funny way, I stopped in the middle of the road, ran out, grabbed the entire pack of cups, and threw them in the van. And I was like, enough with the goddamn cups. They're ours now. Oh, I love Loki. That's not good. But it's just funny shit like that. Like, I hope they always remember that. My thing is, I want my kids to be like, man, Dad was a good fucking dude, man. He took care of us. Like, he made sure we were straight, man. He taught me the fundamentals of life. He taught me like how to ride my first bike, how to do this, how to do that, and like. When I'm gone, that's what I want them to remember. I don't want them to remember all the bad times or the times that dad struggled with his anger issues or, threw a fucking chair or this or that. I want them to remember, like, yeah, he had his problems, but man, he was a good fucking dude. But that all came from unhealed trauma. That's what I was saying before I think I got cut off. Exactly. But, that's what I was just saying, like, with my dad and shit, creating like a lot of the trust issues and shit like that, like, it took me a long time to even, give Mrs. Gofro all my heart and trust because I just didn't trust anybody, and it created a bad little divide in our relationship because I always expected her to hurt me like everybody else did. What do you think my mom did, Harlow? My mom was blindsided when I went through therapy and actually had to like open up to her and tell her all this shit, and she just didn't know how to process it. And like my mom and I didn't have a great relationship growing up, like at all. Like our relationship was like non-existent, and we actually have a better relationship now that I'm older. I always crack the joke that I say like, what's funny is like they always said I was babied, but I was babied by my grandma, which I miss her every day. But I was babied by my grandma. Um, but my sisters, who had more opportunities and more shit given to them, are doing way worse than I'm doing right now. Yeah, well, it's very true, Nero. I mean, honestly, like, we feel like we can't open up when we're teens and we can't say the things that we need to say or be as open as honest as we need to be. Sometimes, it's just like, fuck, man. Well, that's what I was explaining to Nero Harlow is like my dad was a drug addict and, his drug of choice was crack. And, I remember so many times where my dad would take me on late night runs to the fucking drug spots and leave me in the car for 2, 3 hours. We're talking about the middle of the fucking hood, 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't be no older than my daughter 7 or 8, and I'm like, where is my dad? Like, what is going on? Like, where am I at? And he's sitting there getting fucking higher than a kite. And then he fucking scores some to take home, and then we get pulled over, and he tells me, hey, if the cop asks, and he says his brother's name, he says, you got to say that name, okay? Bro, I'm 7, 8 years old. I don't know what's what. And I'm like, oh, okay. My dad would steal shit from stores and send me back in there. He's like, "You got a trusting face. Go in there and don't say store credit. Get the money back for it." My I swear, my dad is the whole reason why most places give store credit now, because he would go and he would pick up stuff from like Home Depot with the receipt and go return it like he had bought it and he's taking it back, and they would give him the cash for it. Well, there was a time he would steal a bunch of stuff from Walmart, have a fake receipt, send me in there because I had the trusting face, and have me go get the money for it. I mean, that's the life lessons that my dad taught me. He didn't teach me how to ride a bike or throw a ball or be a career person. No, he taught me how to fucking be a scammer. Like, god damn it, I hate everything. Fuck. So we couldn't get past there. Okay, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know where we gotta go next. Yeah, so stuff like that, like I have a lot of trauma associated with stuff like that. Like I saw my mom and dad fight a lot, and that's why like I tend to get like overly aggressive when I have altercations and fights because like when and I vividly remember this when I was 10 years old, my mom and dad got in a real bad fight. My mom threw a cup of coffee at my dad and it hit me and it burned me. Or like my mom and dad got in a real bad fight. I had to have been like 9 at the time, and she threw something at him, and she shattered the sliding glass door. Like all I remember is my mom and dad fighting. I don't ever remember my mom and dad having fun or good times, And my dad was, like I said, since he was a drug addict, he also was a tattoo artist. And my sister jokingly said, "Hey, we should do stories of." You know, the people that got tattoos from dad, and I was like, hey man, I don't want to relive that trauma because they were never home. My one sister had already moved out because she's older, and my other sister lived at her boyfriend's basically, so I was the one at home dealing with all that shit. The people staying up at night and stealing my shit. Like I had my Game Boy stolen that I saved an entire Christmas and birthday for. Bought it on my own and it got stolen. My bike was stolen. I had fucking people that almost died in my house. There was some dude who was hiding behind my bedroom door and I went to bed and I just remember seeing his eyes and being like, what the fuck? And then my dad coming in there and snatching him out of the room and then throwing him out of the house. Like shit like that. That's the memories I have. I don't have the fun, like, oh, he was doing tattoos out of the house. No, that's not my memories. My memories are fucked up because of it. Or like the people that fucking came over to my house and jumped my dad in front of the fucking big window that we had and just beat his ass, hit him with bricks and baseball bats. Like that's the memories I got. Like, nah, I'm good on that. I don't remember that trauma, please. So like I said, I mean, you guys are definitely not alone in any aspect of life. Oh, that's why we didn't, because I can't. I can't. I'm missing some. I don't think I can jump there, right? No, it's an instant death. Okay. Okay, so then where the fuck do I go? I think I have to go back here and buy where I need to go next. I have a lot of coins to spend, so let's use it wisely. How do you zoom? Oh, there it is. Zoom out. We're doing okay so far for where we're at, but I definitely need a little bit more like of a push to find out where I need to go. Wasn't Pearl's Shrine? Where is it? No, not the edge. Wait, maybe it was over here that I need to go. No, because I already got one of the movie reels. I mean, I know I gotta go down there, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, my buddies. You could have, because I remember stuff up to a certain point. Like, there's a whole block of life where I completely have it blacked out and I can't remember anything. Oh, I didn't already get this one? Shit. Shit. All right, we gotta wait for all the blocks to come back. All right, let's try this again. Oh, it gives me my health back? That's nice. Oh, I see why. Because that's a heart rock. Oh. No. Damn. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's always going to stick with you too, man. Like that's what's tough. Like it's going to be a core memory in a bad way, you know? Like it's not going to be great. Shit. All right, hold on. What's going on, Crash? Yeah, it seems like it's the growing theme around here. Nobody can really get some rest, but it's all right. That's why I do these late night streams. Gives everybody something to look forward to, you know? I can't complain, to be honest with you. I mean, I can, but that'd be on par for me. Everybody says I complain too much. So, how do I avoid that one? Okay, hold on. Go here, go there, go there, go there, go there, go there, go there, go there. Oh, oh, everybody does. They're like, all you do is fucking complain. And they're kind of not wrong. Oh, I don't have the juice. Wow, nobody said you said I did. Well, I just mean in like my day to day life. Like I only really talk to you guys when I stream mostly. I didn't ignore you, Harlow. Oh, yeah, we're still talking about Steven. Well, we're here for your Harlow, all right? Okay, so I popped that off, so I don't need that anymore. Let's hit that shrine up, actually. I think I'm able to equip some shit now. Because how many slots do I have? Oh, I have tons. What is this? Dashing through enemies causes damage. Why? You shouldn't be. I'm only protecting people around me, okay? Okay. I wouldn't want to get anybody upset. But I am back. I'm glad that you're back in the doggo business. Like that makes me happy because that's something you really, really like, and I'm just kind of glad that you're doing something that you enjoy and that you're kind of passionate about and stuff like that. So we're here for it. All right. So I went up. I go over here maybe. Oh, I have to go the long way for that. I don't want to go the long way. It happens. Yeah, and like I said, Nero, that's one of those things where it's definitely going to stick with you for a while. And, you know, it's how you process that and how you actually, grieve it, and you said you're over it, so and that's a good thing, but it's one of those where you got to sit there and kind of make sure that you grieve it the best possible way. That way it doesn't create any kind of like disconnection or there's a word for it. I can't remember what it is, but like um, where you disassociate. There you go. You kind of just like shut it off. Like, nah, it didn't bother me. It is what it is. No, actually, I'm in on all the conversations too, Harlow. I mean, Crashly. I just read Harlow's chat. That's why. Yeah, it is kind of shitty. I mean, especially I'm gonna take that G as his girl best friend. I'm with Nero on that one. We're all part of the combos. We're having some deep ones here too. And nobody said you did. I mean, that's actually it's very mature of you not to have a problem with it. Hey, no judgment here. I mean, you want to come in here and be on cloud nine? I'm all for it. This is part of the vibe. Well, that's one thing. Nero is like, I listen. I would have a problem with that. Um, that's why I was so close with my grandma on my mom's side is because to get away from a lot of all of that. My mom always took me to my grandma's house every weekend. And I got really really close to my grandma, and when my grandma passed, I'm probably the one who took it the hardest because of that, because like my whole goal in life was always to make my grandmother proud of me, and I just hope that when she did pass, that she was proud of me because like I did everything for her. I always wanted to be, because to her I was her big grandson. I was the first grandson that she had, and I always looked up to her, and she. No, it's fine. It's fine, Crash. We're saying it in a healthy way. We're not sitting here down, depressed, or anything like that. We're just Nero and I actually connected, on a deeper level, and actually have something in common. So we're just showing how like we can be better than our traumas. But yeah, I did. I took it the hardest when my grandma passed. She was everything to me. I mean, she made sure I had my first car. She made sure I, was doing all right in life. I mean, I needed five teeth pulled from my head, and my grandma, without even question, was like, here's the money." You know, she was she was an inspiration for a lot of things because I mean, my grandmother legally came over to this country from Mexico, and made a life for herself. Now, was she a nice woman to my grandfather? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? So like I said, she's not perfect, but um, it was just oh, son of a bitch. Wait, am I supposed to do that beforehand? Yeah, I think I am. But she was an inspiration to me because I was like, damn, if my grandma can come over here, learn another language, succeed at life the way she did, then, I can do it too. Fucking shitbag. Oh, thanks, Crash. That was actually really nice and sweet. There you go. See? I actually didn't do like I said, we were very poor growing up, so I didn't have like driving school. I didn't get my license when I was younger. I had to wait till I was 18 and then I went and took the test and I fucking bullshit you not, to bring it all back full circle, video games is the reason why I learned how to drive. All the driving games, the Mario Kart, all the simulators that I played, Gran Turismo, all that shit taught me how to drive. Well, that's why, I always preface it by video games are not the focus around here. They are literally the background noise, the spice of life. Well, we're not denying that. I mean, you come over here, you start promoting your own stream, you start promoting your own fucking Discord. You're like, hey, fuck GoPro. JK, JK. Actually, you know what's funny, Crash? Is I saw you live on TikTok the other day. And of course, right away, somebody was like, "Oh, you're so cute," and whatever. You're like, "Don't worry, it's a filter." I'm like, "God damn!" Like, just take the compliment and go on with your day. Nope, no, it's a filter. I'm just hiding my freckles. Oh, what's up? Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more water, actually. And we are back. Wait, who's gonna call the cops? I'm glad you have money to pay for no ads. I have no money. Okay, I have to catch up on all the chat. I have a job that pays me a decent wage, and I have no money because I have bills that are higher than giraffe ass. Like I always say, I'm not broke. My bills are paid. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, and I also got it at a great price. It's just the taxes fucking suck here. Even though they say they're great, oh, they're not. It's more than that too. It's obviously having fucking six people in a house. You know, your electric bill is going to be high, your water bill is going to be high. You know, it's everything, and it's the price of food feeding six people is high, and this, that, and the other, and it just sucks. And then obviously we have kids of all ages, so like one's going to be 17, they need different stuff. The one's going to be 14, they need different stuff. The 7 needs different stuff. The 4 needs different stuff. It probably still is probably cheaper than mine. You should see some of my bills when they come through, dude. It's disgusting. I want to cry. Ooh. What the fuck was I doing? Damn, it's already 3 o'clock. Yeah, that does suck. Well, because I'm basically living in an extension of what Chicagoland is, I still kind of pay for a premium because of it. Where are we and what are we doing? It always rains. I mean, it was supposed to rain for like months here, and then all of a sudden now we're getting it all. All right, and I kind of know it says you go next. I don't want. I hit the wrong button. Well, yeah. I mean, you live in the depression capital of the USA. See, I like that one actually. To help her better, bro. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. We could do that. just spending all our money. Well, you shouldn't be. I mean, right now you're back to doing what you're passionate about, and that's huge. That was dashing through enemies, but I don't want that. What do I want? I want this. Yes. Okay, we got all that equipped. I mean, that's what it's known for out there because it rains all the time. It's depressing. Oh, absolutely. I mean, everybody needs a little getaway, even if it's not to, a beach or, a paradise. It just being around good vibes and good people, and, it changes the mood. It really does. Okay, I got to go back up. I mean, I want to go back to Florida so bad, man. It's just like every time I go to Florida, I'm in such a better mood for weeks. I did. Fucker. And I died. I I never really was until I met Mrs. Gofro, honestly. I mean, I never really went on any kind of vacations or anything. I kind of just stayed at bay, and then I met her and started actually living life, to be honest with you. Um, do you really want me to put your business out there like that? I was sure she was fine because in the Discord she messaged me that she was doing dog grooming now and not one mention of a fucking tsunami once. That's my story and I'm sticking to it, all right? So, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Where the fuck do we go? That's when you gotta be like, all right, terrible joke. I'll see myself out. Oh fuck, man. I'm probably well. That was a lot of money, actually. Hold on. They are. I honestly like. I love animals, and I would actually enjoy working with animals. No, it wasn't that bad. That'd be one of those things where I would find a lot of joy in that work as well. I can't blame you on that one. Like that, I could never have a bad day if I was grooming animals, even if they were beating my ass. Wait, what? Yeah, I was like, the Hangout? Are you talking about the Discord? That's my boy. I've abandoned my boy. I'm still lost at what you meant. Hey, fun fact, I still have the Discord muted. Yes, it is. Crashly, more like Crash Leaf because that Zaza. I don't know. According to Crash Leaf, it's a filter. Hey, you need to chill. What'd you do? Shit your pants?
No, I cleaned the toilet.
Well, thank you.
The
What'd
whole
you?
toilet
But why'd you use Windex?
to clean the mirror.
Oh, thanks, bud.
I'm cleaning the mirror upstairs too.
Oh, thanks. You didn't have to do all that. I just wanted you to
Oh,
wipe up.
on the bowl.
Hey, I think he's off the za too. Oh, are you serious, Harlow? Now, okay, so I know it's fresh, but was it mutual or was it like, hey, this isn't working out, or did he fucking break up with you, or? Yeah, like I said, I mean, obviously you can tell. I mean, with him being as distant as he was, you could definitely tell like it was headed that direction. I just was hoping for your sake, because of how emotional that you were getting, that it wasn't going down that path. And that's the thing. That's why I said the immaturity definitely comes in. And I understand that he's struggling, but you know what? Even through a lot of my struggles, I still was there and present, and you can't use that as an excuse um, to excuse your accountability. Like, hey, he wasn't being present. Hey, he wasn't being there. But he obviously can play video games with his girl best friend and stuff like that. Like, that's being present. That's being there. That's just not being there for you. And, like Mrs. GoFro said earlier, you only tolerate what you accept, so, I'm just, like I said, we're here for you, Harlow. I know it's rough and, it's not ideal, but, just know that you have a really, really good friend group. Even if, some of us are states and miles away, you still have a good friend group that you can always hit up, rely on, play games with, and we'll be there for you. You know, trust me, it's one of those things where, I mean, communication is key in all forms of life, no matter what. You can't sit there and excuse somebody for, having lack of it. I mean, even when Mrs. GoFro and I went through a lot of our shit, we still tried to communicate, even though we didn't want to sit there and look at each other some days. Yeah, I read your DM, and like I said, I mean, you could definitely just take a lot away from that. You know what I mean? As a life experience. I mean, maybe he wasn't ready to dive into, and maybe he is being honest and saying, "Hey, I wasn't trying to ignore you. I put my phone on do not disturb. Like this, that, and the other. Just take that as face value, and just say, hey, all right, still talk and stuff like that. But just take things slowly. Don't have this kind of level of drawback one day and the next day be like, but I love you so much and I want to be and let's make this work and you know, just always take this as a life lesson. Damn it! I said nothing. Let's back out. So I need to find one more film reel. You are here. Well, I've explored a lot of this fucking world. I did not. I just said take everything as a life lesson. Don't sit there and think this is the end all be all. And if he decides to, hey, let's make this work out type deal, like just don't be like, yeah, let's do it again. I love you, and same shit happens. Like take everything for face value. If he says really needs to work on himself, and he's not really prioritizing a relationship, then take that at face value, and kind of do your own thing, and don't get so hung up on trying to find love at so young. You of all people should know the deal, Crash. Gonna make me do work. I don't want to do work. I don't even know if it'll fucking show up. Last time I did pink, it did not end well. When you change the room color, you just call it out. These shut off a long time ago. Well, they get really dark. Oh, it scared my dog. Oh, I just dropped the light. Hey, don't let that dog fool you. That dog's an asshole. Here, hold on. I wonder if he'll show up. He just ran away. Never mind. The dog was never here. See, now that light's too bright. Well, he took off. He went back to bed. He said, fuck everybody. It's about to get really, really bright. It's about to get really, really dark. There, that's better. There you go. Now you kind of see the pink lights. Maybe. My dog's an asshole. He's in a bad mood today, I guess, today, too. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, we take him to the fanciest of fancy groomers. He's a doodle. He's a golden doodle, but he's a black-furred golden doodle. And because he's got poodle hair, we have to take him to the groomer because of Matt's. He even gets his ears plucked because he's a fancy boy. I was explaining to other people. I can do that. Well, there was nights where it was, so I get it. Oh, speaking of bills, my damn Nipsco bill just went up $100. So I said I'm joining OnlyFans. This Twitch shit is for the birds. I'm gonna go show my butthole for money. Good. Well, because you the stress and anxiety of it all was probably getting to you, Harl. So that's probably good that you finally got a resolution to what you were fearing. Hey, what are you trying to say, Crash? You're gonna be a subscriber? Wow, that's mean. A little bit. You're the one hyping me up to go show my butthole on camera, and then you're like, "Nah, but I won't subscribe." All we're gonna get is the dirty perverts anyway. Like, yeah, fucking stick a carrot in there. Because I'm a guy. Nobody wants to see the other part. Nobody wants to see anybody milking themselves. Well, I mean, I heard some stories of people like demanding weird shit. I mean, there is a whole new subgenre of fucking daddy milkers. So, hey, maybe I'm like, daddy? Well, I mean, it's the rush of everything. Because those are boring and not fun. And I'm not, okay, first off, I, I possibly, I can't answer these questions. I still can't get up that way. I need the ability. So then I just wasted my time coming here. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's go down. Let's go down. We already talked about Crash Leaf. Oh, I think that's Endgame right there. Okay, because you can't. Makes sense. All right, it's almost 3:30. I'm kind of stuck here. No, oh, hold on. I didn't go up this way though. There's a piece of wood over there. Or not wood. Ooh, did we find something? We did. Okay, hold on. You suck. Now I get the shit. Oh, I can't see a fucking thing. Holy shit. What's the infinity cube? Sky by then because we didn't really need it. I mean, I don't think it was mine. Or maybe it was mine. Oh yeah, I think it was mine. Because we had like some like 12-year-olds in here that were like, "Yeah, I watch the Hub all the time," and we're like, "Bro, you're like 12. You can't watch the Hub." Oh, different time. Oh, fucking shit. Oh, it was recent. I mean, trust me, we go there a lot, so it could have been a number of streams at any time. To be honest with you, I'm really kind of stuck in this game right now. Not stuck because I don't know what I'm doing. Stuck because I don't know where to go next. No, no, 1200. All right, I need to step my game up. I need to. Yeah, I was just about to say I need to find some fucking garbage. What's that giant gate? Wait, is that a legit story? Oh, trust me, I've already thought about doing that. I hope I haven't watched one of your friends' videos. I don't know. Um, but I read the revenue per panty. It's not as much as you think. They say you only end up making like $5 per panty, which is still good. Don't get me wrong. I'm sorry, but I'm not one of those pornophiles that knows like actual porn stars' names. But the real question is, did you watch one of her videos? Oh my god. I wouldn't want to see a fucking person I knew get raw dogged. Fucking just split open like a fucking yeah for science, uh-huh. I don't think that was secret. You just haven't been here when she's been open about it. Yeah, like I said, that was never a secret. All right, we got 1200. I don't think you can be as fucked. You just that's the thing about women, and I always cracked up about that is they could actually just do that. Like, I think I'll just go gay. Like for a guy, like nah, you just can't be gay. Like you have to actually be gay or not at all. They're overrated. You just have to deal with all the problems that a guy has to deal with times two. That's how you know for a fact, like you're not. You're just like, nah, not my thing. See, and that's why I said like it's such a stigma because like when you hear like a girl like, you know what, fuck man, I'm going gay. You're like, yeah, baby. But if you heard a guy go, oh fuck this, I'm gonna go suck some dick for a while. You're like, hey, bro, hey, what's your deal, dude? You just can't turn someone gay. You have to have it in your DNA. Like honestly. Like somebody actually genuinely has to be open to doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Crash definitely does because Crash doesn't make it a secret. Fuck. Yeah, see? Like I said, like if two girls kiss, like if a girl kissed her best friend, guys would hell yeah. But if I just went over there and smooched my bearded ass buddy, everybody's like, whoa, dude, hey, hey, hey. Oh, so now I get the ability. This is actually pretty trippy. Oh my god, Opal was here the whole time? Hey, leave my wife alone. I'm too territorial for that shit. I'll fight somebody. I know she is. That's why she's mine. Wait, fuck. I gotta all the way back and do that shit. Well, like back when we were in therapy and stuff like that, they always asked us like, "How was your confidence today?" Like on a scale of like 1 to 10. I would always be like, -0. Like, don't ask me if I find myself attractive because I definitely do not. Some people would go in there and be like, "Oh, I'm feeling a 5 today. I'm feeling a 6." I'm like, 0? No. I'm sorry. I spit facts. Shit. I used to be pale until I started spending every damn day out in the sun. Now I'm in my roots now. I better be careful. They might deport me. That's how dark I got. Oh, stop it. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking shit. He's got a key. He's got a key. I need fucking health. Fuck a key. Okay, now that they're translucent, they definitely do look like little spermies. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Hey, I'm fat. Anybody could win me with snacks. How do you think how do you think my wife won my heart? When we first started dating, she used to send me home with like snack packs, like cheese and uh what else? It was the Baby Bell cheese. See, I told you, Crash. She comes in here and uses this as her second what is it? Uh Promotion platform. There you go. You know, fake fan and all. I know. No. Was I supposed to do something? Oh, I guess I was. Oh, I do that, then I do that, then I do that. Hey, listen, it's happened before, Crash. Not with you, I'm saying. I'm just saying overall. So nothing surprises me these days. Oh, come on. I can't afford to lose life. Lift me. You, of all people, should know I'm a catty bitch. I know. Aw, friend. I really am. For like no fucking reason. If you if you think I'm catty just with the interactions you guys have with me here, just wait till you see me in real life. I am a fucking stupid bitch. Uh, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but we're about to find out today. Yeah, a little bit. I'm supposed to destroy the little statues. I see. Wait, no, I'm not. That makes no sense. Wait, what the fuck is happening right now? It's making a cat. Ah. Well, listen, if you do come out here, it's not like you're gonna come hang out with me, so. Fucking motherfucker. Heavy hitter reduces the cost. Nah, I don't really like that one. Please don't go there, cause I'm a catty bitch. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you sent that when you were already on your way back. Oh, comes out there, goes, it's funny because I knew when you were coming out. I just didn't know exactly when you were coming out. I worked the entire time too, so it's not like, hey, do you have one of these days off and come by old Sparty Dome just to say hi. Nope. Because you guys all seem to forget. Like you text me while I'm at work, or not text me, but Discord me. Like, yeah, it's my messages are not going to get right back to you immediately. Oh, was that when I work afternoons, so by the time I got home and I think that was the week we actually were fucking taking lunches like crazy. So we're actually wildly busy that week. Oh, Crash, you also got to remember that was a time where things were not good for you, Goldthrow. We were not in a good place. It was just all bad timing for me. For you, it was great timing. For me, it was bad timing. No, that was bad. Oh, it's 100% your fault. I will die on that hill. Because you could have been like, hey, taking off. Don't forget, make sure you schedule some time to see me. Blah, blah, blah. Nope. Got none of that. It's all good. Like I said, we both make it sound like you came out here to come hang out with me, which you did not. You went out there to go spend time with Sparty and all them. So I'm glad you did your thing and got your hangout time in. Okay, I just went in a fucking circle. Hold on. Okay, I have to go over there, but how do I do that? Okay. Okay. But listen, no, you can't do that. Don't put that in the airwaves, all right? I wouldn't want you, to create any tips. It's not my fault. People hate me for breathing. Something happened. Something happened. Well, let's go for you. All right, take those out first. Shit. Never. Okay, that's the way we got to go. Okay, we're on track. But now, oh my God, man. Do I got to go the long way, maybe? Possibly. I just don't need another boss fight right now because I am definitely low on health. Am I making the Fantastic Four symbol? Try this. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I think they all have to connect. Hold on. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? You can't. Crash is spitting facts there. Crash doesn't have a hateful bone in her heart. And for some reason, people hate her. Now, there's got to be something that gives me the design. I think they all have to connect. I think that's the problem, is they're not all connecting. So if I start here, go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, there's your house, but it doesn't work. If I start here, go here, go here, go here, right? Here, no, fuck, see, I fucked it up already. That's what I was thinking too. You see this? The little blue trail? Because that one has to connect. That one has to connect. That one, that one, that one. So it'd be this, 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 this. You're right on track. You're right on track. All right, hold on, hold on, hold on. Are you talking about the dark blue? You do realize you made me take my glasses off, so it's very hard to see. Are you talking about okay? So the dark blue trail. All right, all right. Fine. All right, that's better. All right, now, all right. What are you seeing that I should be seeing? Because you see it's over here too. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, hold on. Let me reset this. Let me reset this. Okay. Go from the gate first. First left. Okay, then down. Come on, Cray. So you got it. You got it. Come on. What do we got? What do we got? Come on, you're onto something here. Come on. Then left. All right, all right. What do you mean the character's left? The character's left is my left. Do you mean straight? Like here? I just got a cold ass breeze on me from somewhere, and I don't know where. All right, where next? I got you in a second, Arrow. Okay? I'm going to tell her slowly that I already did this. I already did that. So hold on. Because if I'm looking at it like here, this blue has to connect, this blue has to connect, this blue has to connect, then go here, here, and here, maybe. Motherfucker. I mean, all this is for this gate to open. Maybe there's a fucking picture. Hold on. Yeah, you fucking nailed it with that. All right, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me change blue. I missed like two hydrates, I think. That was for the one I missed earlier. I'm blue, da dum dee dum da doo da dum dee da dum. Ow! Fucking ran over my carpet. You threw up off 5 waters? Like, what kind of 5 big waters? 5 little waters? 5 bottle of waters? Well, there's such thing as too much water. It's called dry drowning. Hey, you need to step a game up. I I got Opal over here making me chug these things. All right. That's his way of saying I love you. Remember, folks, hydrate. Tell you, there's got to be something that shows us, and I'm just being an idiot. Well, the famous quote that was stolen was hydrate so you don't dihydrate. That was literally just a giant fucking circle. You blow me. Water is delicious. Where is this cold ass fucking breeze coming from? I'm worried now. Like, is there a fucking ghost in here? What the fuck just happened? Okay, fuck him. There we go. Shit. I gotta play this one up. Alright, alright. Perfect, perfect. Oh wait, he was still good. He was still good. Oh shit. Dude, it is hard to fucking time this shit up. I fucked that up. I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I'm very into the supernatural. Okay, you did not just biff my ass. Fuck. See, that's what always fucks me up. Is when they start fucking bringing two of them. I gotta say, this game definitely does bring the challenges. I cracked one of them. What? No, I did not see the Great Gatsby. All right, dog. Ah, see, here we go. I needed that. Fine. All right, this is a good spot to probably call it. All right, now we're gonna switch to just chatting because I'm gonna show Doggo. That is too in my face. Good God. Come here, Titos. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Oh, look, the audience wants you. Come here. Oh, my doggo. That is not how you handle a dog. See, my doggo. My buddy. Mm. Yes, that's his little bandana. I love you, buddy. You're an asshole who always fucking randomly shits on my couch, but I still love you. You can see him. Here, I'll turn the brightness up because he's about to get irritated in about 5 minutes. He's just like his owner. And I turned the light off instead. Look at look at buddy. Oh, that's my doggy. That's my doggy. I know, I woke you up. You can go back to sleep, old man. Oh, you like it. Oh, yes, you do. Brr. You gonna sniff the microphone and say hi to everybody? Yeah, he gets little poofy cheeks right here. It's funny when he gets grown out, he gets like a full like goatee mustache. All right, do you want to go away? That's my dog boy. Yeah, he's a little thin thing, but it was one of those things where I didn't want the dog, and not saying I didn't want a dog. I didn't want a dog. Not like him. How do I phrase this without sound like a dick? It was one of those where I didn't pick the dog. So, at first I was like, oh, this is not the dog I wanted because I wanted a golden retriever or a Labrador or whatever. And then I ended up falling in love with this dog, even though he's a fucking dick. Like, he's a dick, bro. Like, if I even go upstairs and, try and get in bed or whatever when the baby's and mama's up there, oh, good luck. He'll fucking try to eat your face off. Yeah, no, this dog, this dog is, he's expensive to groom, but he's very low maintenance. He doesn't ask for a lot. He's not one of those dogs who needs a walk every 5 seconds, and he's got tons of anxiety, so he fits right in. But no, like I said, I love this dog. I remember one time I was having a really bad panic attack, and he came and he just laid on my chest and snuggled me up and made sure I was good. And they're very, very clingy dogs. So right now he clings to the wife, and it's okay because like that's what I want. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so nobody can mess with Mama Bear. That's off limits. You even try to eat anybody tries to come mess with Mama Bear. That's it. That's all she wrote. But um, when he was little, he was clinging to me. But that was when I was like laid off of work and always in Toff's lives and Discord and stuff like that. Like it was a fun time. I guess some of the game audio is coming through because it's just me, but that's all right. This is the first time I'm actually using just chatting. We had so much fun. I miss those days. Okay, buddy. You can go. You've been summoned. Now you can't. No, you want to chill? All right. That's a good boy. Yeah, I miss those days. I miss that stream. I miss that community. I miss that family that we had. Like, I miss it all. Like, honestly, like, those some of my most favorite times in life. God damn, that light is bright. I look hideous. I'm going to cut my hair tomorrow, probably, though. So I'll be left scruffy. But yeah, I miss everything about it. Honestly, like that was some of the best times of my life. It's true. Like I look fucking busted right now. My mustache is overgrown. My beard's all ugh. Oh, you can see my turtle bracelets. Aw. Oh my god. I mean, I'm my own biggest critic, so well. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. I don't know if that's true or not. Hold on. Okay. Recall issued after some Celsius energy drinks were inadvertently filled with High Noon vodka seltzer. That would have made for a good day for me. I guess that's the article I read, so I don't know how true it is or not. Here, we'll do this instead. Where's my chill file? Ooh, I don't think it was that, was it? There we go. Here, hold on. I gotta add this. I'm being an idiot. That's what I'm doing. What I'm best at. Well, because I never really mess with this just chatting screen, so I can actually add stuff to it now. Ooh, this fucking song is a bop. Now cancel that. Um, take your own advice. Because I have to add. How do I add? Yeah, then I'm gonna keep doing it too. Dude, I wish you guys could hear this right now. Well, hold on. Hold on, go here. What's happening right now? I do, because I know I am. Whoa, what the hell did I just do? Hi, Harlow. Take it easy. Alright, so now I'll go back here. Well, I wish I had a PC, to be honest with you, but I do not. No, brother! What's going on, Quartz? Same old shit, man. We're actually about to shut her down here because it's already 4 o'clock for me. What? How do you fucking add? I mean, I'm sorry? What is media source? Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Absolutely, yeah. Okay. That's what I gotta add. Audio input catcher. Okay, okay, hold on. Oh, we're just bullshitting right now. There we go. Now we have the music playing. I mean, I have to get up in a couple of hours. Dude, Quartz, don't feel bad, dude, because honestly, like, everybody kind of fucked their sleep schedule up at my house, too, man. Like, my littles are falling asleep at, like, 12:30, getting up at, like, fucking 12 in the afternoon. My son's staying up till, like, fucking 5 in the morning and then waking up at 5 p.m. Like, it's all fucked up around here, too, man. Yeah, well, just, I don't know. Take some melatonin and go to sleep at 9 o'clock, I guess. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit, Crash. Like, that's the only thing I'm jealous about. Like, I wish it was that time right now for me. I'd be so fucking ecstatic. Oh, listen. Frost does his own fucking thing. Like, this motherfucker. he's living the life of a fucking blue collar worker at his age. Like, he should not be doing half the shit he's doing, but here he is. No, listen, Boss and Sparty ruined that kid. He's still a good kid, but they ruined that kid. I guess I shouldn't put the camera that much in my face. Yeah, but that's what we love him, Quartz. He fits in right with us weirdos. Oh, that's fucking great. Oh my god. Phasmophobia is 25% off. I don't know, he's got a girlfriend now and stuff like that. One day I'm gonna hit him with the, you changed, Frost, you know, ever since you got a girlfriend, dude. Hey, that's okay. My kid came up to me the other day and was like, hey, I really want to get that Phasmophobia game. I was like, hey, that's a sore subject, all right? I promised people I was going to play it, and then disappeared off the face of the earth for like a year. You're supposed to forget about that, all right? Yeah, well, this time last year, my life fell fucking apart too, so here we go. So, how do you forget that your cousin has a girlfriend, to be honest with you? That would be like, no, bro, Saturdays for the boys. He does that on purpose. He kind of explained that. He was like, he kind of keeps her life private because she doesn't want to be involved with us weirdos. And I don't know if I should be offended or give him kudos for that. I never finished Ninja Gaiden 2. That game was ass. I can get rid of Rotato. I mean, kind of. I take slight exception to that, though. There's like 10 games on here I never ever fucking played. What's on Game Pass right now? They updated Game Pass. It looks way different now. That's okay. I keep getting accosted by this random fucking person who I think joined our Discord through a Twitter link or X, as the not cool people call it. And they've been hounding me for like days. Like, hey, I saw you were streaming. Do you want me to upgrade your stream? I'm like, I was trying to be nice because I don't want to be a dick about it because I know it's like a scammer. But I'm like, nah, I'm cool, bro. Like, I'm kind of broke. Like, you know, this, that, and the other. Like, oh, cool. So in 3 days? I'm like, bro, chill out. That sounds like a terrible plan. Of course, you should probably try and get some sleep. Yeah, I usually ignore them too, Crash, but this one actually started a genuine conversation. Like, I didn't realize that it was that until after, because they actually followed me on Twitch after I stopped streaming. and it actually sent me a Discord DM like, "Hey, you know what's up? Blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh, maybe we got some new people in the Discord." Nope. I was like, "Oh my god, this person, same person, the Emmy person, they're about to get kicked from the Discord in about 5 seconds." Oh yeah, then fuck them. Oh, they didn't even say price because I told them I was like, "Listen, I'm broke." Oh no shit. Well, I'm surprised Boss didn't kick them yet, unless he already did. Now I don't feel special. Oh my god, yeah, they have two
What kind
accounts.
of day is
Emmy
it?
Get
It's a
Smart.
White Claw day.
Alright,
Light and
so
refreshing
delete.
taste, uniquely cold wave filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard
Yeah,
seltzer
that's how it
flavor,
goes,
flavor
man. I
since
mean,
Chicago,
that's
Illinois.
honestly
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw
like
day. Light and refreshing
streaming
taste,
for him.
uniquely cold wave filtered. There's an iconic flavor
He's
for
in the
everyone.
world that
Come on, grab
Sparty,
a pack.
me,
White Claw.
he's in our
Grab
world
life by
now.
the
He's
claw. Please
got
drink
to work.
responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor.
It
White Claw seltzer
sucks
works
because it
Chicago,
really takes
Illinois.
away from stream time. I'm still waiting for the Pale Witch to give me the deets before I go to bed. I'm a fucking dickhead too. I mean, we did it early, but we didn't really fucking give the birthday shout out to Nero that we should have. So, hold on, Nero. Yeah, he finally went on Twitch. He's doing super popular. He already got fucking affiliated, I guess. Let's give a huge happy belated birthday to Nero. I hope you enjoy your adulthood and everything that comes with it. Because life's gonna hit you right in the ass, and as we've discussed earlier, you're pretty prepared for it. So happy birthday to you so much. Oh, absolutely. Well, we were supposed to do it, and then we never did because I didn't stream that whole week because I got super busy with life and work and stuff.
Situation's clear. I don't need your help. Time is running out, feel the vibe. I don't wanna be back up on that shelf. Yeah, we're both here with nobody else. Yeah, you're talking too much, like it's your
It was
match. I'm
funny
doubting yourself and you.
that it works. Uh,
What can we do when it's you fighting you and you?
it's funny because somebody came on and was like, "Hey man, can you notify me when you go live?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, you got your Twitch notifications. I mean, I'm just never one to at everybody. I don't like. Yeah, Tim. We talked to him not too long ago. He's actually doing all right. I actually owe you two. Sorry, because I was giving you the birthday shout out. But he's working long fucking hours now, so he like never even games anymore. He said that he hasn't played Fortnite or anything like that for a long time because all he does is work now. But it was come to be expected because I know he dropped out of school, so you know he ended up working, and now he's working his ass off. So you know, kudos to him, man. I mean, at least he's getting his shit straight, and you know that fucking life kicking his ass already. Shit, it's gonna be hard, man. Hopefully he finishes his GED and shit like that, and you know doesn't have to fucking bust his ass through his whole life. But
It all comes down in the end. I still wanna pretend, it was all a front, but at what cost?
oh, the whole time I went on the fucking goddamn shit anyway was to kick that person. Whoops. I think they already did, actually. Oh no, they didn't right here. You missed it. We were for a while. All right, cool. Hey, yeah, whenever we usually we do it on the weekends now. And randomly too, cuz like Sundays I started playing some Roblox on Sundays with my daughter, so you were 100% invited, don't lie. You just jumped in the chat late. You were like, "I was streaming." I was just talking about the everyone, and boss put the don't everyone because it won't work. I don't want to everyone. I don't like bothering people. That's my thing. I do, Nero. I used to be big into Battle Pass and shit like that, and then they came out with the OG season and it just turned me off, and then my life fell apart. So then I was like, fuck Fortnite, because I was even paying for the premium, so I was getting the Battle Passes for free and shit. I was buying skins left and right. Like I was heavy into Fortnite for a while. And then just, you might as well give it a go, man. Like, honestly, like, why not? It's the same thing I told Sparty, man. I was just like, go for it, bro. Like, he was like, man, you know, boss says not to move and blah, 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 and this, that, and the one. I was like, bro, at the end of the day, I was like, who cares, bro? I was like, just stream, bro. Like, even Crash. Like, Crash was, like, thinking about getting back into streaming, too. I was like, just do it. I was like, you know, you've already built yourself a little bit of a community and stuff like that, and like, go for it, man. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we all play. Like, what, we're in front of a camera when we play? It just gives everybody a different perspective. You know, it's just one of those where, you know, I don't like when people feel obligated to watch one or the other. You know, like, you watch who you want to watch, man. Like, I don't care if you're in my stream. You know, if you want to go pop in a Sparty stream or Boss's stream or Crash's stream or even hell, now Quartz's stream, Nero's stream. I'm just here to vibe out, man. Like, that's all I care about is vibing. You know? Like, it's one of those things where like, oh, you gotta get in here, you gotta be part of my watchers. Like, ah, fuck all that, man. Like, I didn't stream to sit there and make people feel bad, or sit there and be like, you have to watch mine. You can't stream at the same time I do. Like, bro, miss me with all that. Right, and like I said, I mean, the Super Secret Spartan stream, he was just not trying to step on Boss's toes, and I get it. I get it. Trust me, I do. Um, you know, because Boss was trying to literally get his up and going and this, that, and the other, and I was like, oh no, I totally understand that, bro. And it gave people that were in the Discord like an extra perk to come hang out and stuff. But I was like, bro, you should just stream, man. And he's like, oh, maybe I'll go with Twitch, and he was talking about it for a while, so I'm glad he finally did it. Because it's one of those things, man, where it's just like, I'm sorry, I don't take streaming super seriously, and I did for a while, but not in the sense that, like, oh my god, this is gonna be my career and this, that, and the other. Like, oh, I would love for this to take off, and I would love this to be my 9 to 5 and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong at all, but I just like vibing out, man. I do this for my pleasure. This is my hobby. This is my getaway. This is what I do to get my downtime in, to get my chill time in, to kind of digress and push away all the days, kind of negativity and bullshit, and just chat it up with you guys. Exactly, but I know I understand why he didn't do it at first, and he's very valid in feeling that way. It's because, like, what was he gonna do? Stream while Boss was streaming, and then that conflicts, and then gets, some people won't watch his, or won't watch Boss, or then you have to pick a side, and I totally get that, I really do, but I'm one of those where, like my finger turtle. Yeah, and that's what they're supposed to do. I mean, it can't always be the dynamic duo for the rest of ever time. You know what I mean? It's eventually going to be, Boss is going to take it on his own and go solo, and Sparty's got to have something to fall back on. Especially like you said, Crash. If he enjoys it, go for it. Like, there's a million fucking streamers out there. And I'm sad that Opal's kind of calling it a career, but we all got to do what we got to do in life sometimes. And I mean, take me for example. I took the long ass hiatus, because my life was fucked. The Pale Witch quartz, and I gotta stop. I'm just trying to see if she's still in here to talk shit. Exactly. And that's the thing. And Sparty always said it was never about the stream. It was about spending quality time with Boss. So. Hey, you better check her stream out tomorrow, because I guess that's it. She's throwing the atomic nuke on the stream, on the Discord, everything. Which this is news to me. I didn't even know. Nah, but I mean, like, seriously, like, Opal's in another position where, all of us fall into, and it just sucks.
We call it Liquid Aloha for a reason. Refreshing.
Life's a bitch, man. It really is.
And we've bottled up that feeling in music form with our Liquid Aloha playlist. Tap the banner to listen now. Copyright
well, I mean,
Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri.
One thing I've learned from streaming is background. Oh, do tell. My little turtle friend. I have to go to bed. I got to be up in like 4 hours to cut grass and cut my hair. You're gonna talk shit about me? Bring it on. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, well then yeah, keep it peaceful. We need Crash Leaf back. I don't know. You said talk shit, and you know me. Damn, my arm's looking kind of defiant over there. How we doing? I mean, go with what you got. What's in your wheelhouse there, Quartz? Don't go anything extreme. I mean, especially if you love playing Fortnite, man. Start with that. You'll get watchers. Honestly, you will. I mean, most of my watchers came from Fortnite. And then when you start getting bigger, you can say anything you want about me. We all know it's lies. But yeah, start with Fortnite, man. Because I mean, that's really. What are you into right now? Because I mean, honestly, like, dude, yeah, I was just about to say Roblox. Shut up, because I was just about to say Roblox, dude. Roblox is huge, man. Because the the Sunday streams that I had with my daughter a few times got me some watchers on the YouTube side of things, and I got a lot of followers over there because of it. So Minecraft's another big one, man. Definitely stream that, man. And really, it's not about the game. Um, it's really about your personality, and Crashly hit on it with Sparty. I mean, it's all about how you vibe with your chat. If you vibe with them, man, and you're actually engaging with them and talking with them and actually making, it's not about the content at that point. It's about your interaction with them. I mean, look at some of these bigger streamers that don't even fucking stream games. They just sit there and do fart and bullshit. I'm not that great of a talker. I'm more of a bullshitter, but I do it well. But um, no, honestly, like it doesn't come. It comes from the interaction and the quality of like what you're creating because you want to be entertaining at the end of the day. And like I said, I mean, you got some of these streamers out there who don't even stream games and are just sitting there like, yeah, chat, what up, chat? Hey, I'm gonna do some wild shit in the corner, chat. And they got millions of people on their fucking shit. So it's like it's all about what you bring. And like I've always I've always pushed like a chill vibe. You know, that's what makes like Boston Sparty stream different from mine. Is I'm more of laid back. You know, I want everybody to come here, vibe out, chill, and yeah. Well, that's why I never scheduled my streams either, Crash, because I stream when I feel like it. When I feel like, hey, I want to stream right now, that's like I said, that's my go-to. Like I never wanted to create a schedule because then, now they say having a schedule is very important for stream because then people know when hey, he's going to be live on this day. I need to come check him out. Or hey, I got free time and I know GoFro's live. I'm going to come check him out. But it's all about your moods. It really is because if you're just sitting there and you're going merp, oh whatever merp, nobody's gonna want to sit there and fucking watch that. Like, I spent a month watching people's lives on TikTok. I know I keep going over the same stories over and over the last couple of times I went live, but you know, I mean, just watching their lives, I was just like, oh, well, this is why these people got 2 or 3 views because it's like they're just sitting there like, yarm, semi galaxies. Like, who the fuck wants to watch that? But when the people are actually trying to make some kind of content, like I know for a fact I could probably go live with my puzzle and be like, hey, chat, put your birthday in there. Let me try and solve the puzzle for your birthday today. Hey, Give me a random date. Let's see if we can solve it. I know it'll get the views on TikTok, but the problem with TikTok is the money that they take. So that's why everybody kind of gravitates towards Twitch, because Twitch actually gives you a decent payout, especially if you get partner. Partner is what you want to do. I can actually do it, but I'd have to angle the fucking camera weird. I mean, you talking about making me do work, woman. Jesus. Do you want me to do my calendar puzzle? I have to go to bed. um, I bet you if I fucked with that camera, it'd probably fall over right now. No, I never. I barely edit my videos. I just shorten them down because I notice within the time frame people lose interest after the first minute, and that's one thing you got to learn. Quartz, if you do start streaming, um, everybody wants to make clips and this and that and the other, and it's just not worth it. Because unless you're one of the biggest famous people or you're really really sweaty into this shit, nobody's gonna watch your edits. I mean, Fitzy Bonks, who comes on here, um, they did edits for a while. They'll even tell you. I had a guy Jamo who was doing like NFL edits for a while, and we were going back and forth with messages and being like, "Hey man, what the fuck, man? This, that, and the other." And yeah, so like shit like that, man. But it's all about the entertainment value at the end of the day. I mean, it's what you bring to the table. I mean, dude, there's millions of people right now. If you go through the Twitch playlist right now, you'll see all the people live. You'll see how many people got 10,000 viewers, one viewer. It's just you really kind of got to do work and study and know audiences, and the keywords are huge. Because I put plays with audience in mine, and I got some random dude from Denmark in my shit that we were playing Fortnite with a couple times. And then he was like, "Hey, let's do build modes." And then I was like, "Hey, I don't do build modes." He was like, "Oh, all right, well, I'm out." And, I only played with a couple games with him for a while. And of course, your cousin sitting there going, "Do you love me? Oh, lady." Turned a lot of people off too. I love Frost, but goddamn it, can he stop the fucking baritone singing? But it's just like I understand why Opal's kind of giving it up. Like, honestly, like I said, if I made partner or whatever, I would make it different. Yeah, that's big, Crash. Like me, if I would do lives, I'm doing it for monetary reasons only. You know, um, because I pretty much will never replicate what we had in TOFs. TOFs Discord was a key example of exactly what you want your Discord to be. You know what I mean? Well, that's what we're all from TOFs, except for like Quartz and Nero and stuff like that. Like TOFs Discord was a prime example of how a Discord should be. Because so many Discords are so fucking toxic. They're so fucking backstabbish. Like, all of us were in there and just were like, "Hey, how's your day? Hey, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, oh, I know you had an appointment coming up. How'd that appointment go? Hey, oh, I'm sorry, something happened. You want to chat about it? Shoot me a DM." Dude, that fucking community was great. And that's how his lives were too. Like, we would sit there and we would just literally bet on the horses and have full-blown conversations. Oh, we don't talk about that. Although I talk about it all the time, to be honest with you. Like, I talk about Ophelia all the time. It's just one of those things, man. I mean, you're gonna get your oddballs and your weirdos and stuff like that. Like, I'm a weirdo. I mean, fuck. But I don't know, man. I mean, just honestly, like, don't ever go into streaming thinking like I'm gonna be the next fucking big thing, because honestly, we're all small fish in this giant pond. Unless we make something that really, really catches on fire, we're gonna remain small fish for a long time. Because like when I was streaming every day, like I was like, I would have no viewers, and that's what I was telling Sparty too. Sparty's like, "Oh, I average 7 to 8 viewers." I'm like, "Yeah, but you already were pre-existing in a community that helped build you that way, bro." I didn't tell anybody I was streaming. I would stream at 2 a.m. literally, and I would show respect to Toph because I would wait till he stopped, then I would go do my stream, and I was streaming to nobody for 3, 4 months, and then all of a sudden Tim and Frost and Johnny, they all came in and were like, "Oh my god, you stream?" I'm like, "Well, yeah." They're like, "Why didn't you fucking say anything?" It's because I don't think I'm good, and that's just a critic to me. And I mean, I literally started with just the game playing and my headset to now this, and like I said, I just never thought I'd be good enough to do anything. So I never wanted to tell people like, "Hey, I stream. Hey, I stream. Hey, come check me out and watch me and blah blah blah." Like, I wanted people to organically find me, and so many people.
Mayo Clinic.
That's the thing, is that's what I want. I want people to randomly come by. I want random people to be like, "Hey, I kind of vibe with this. Hey, yeah, I'll follow you." And then become like a mainstay and hang out and stuff like that, you know. Because I already feel bad for poaching most of like my first 50 from Toft, you know. And I'm the type of person that doesn't want to piggyback off anything. I want to build everything from the ground up. So when at the end of the day I could say, "Yeah, well, I fucking did it. I did this." Like all my emotes, all my this, that, and the other. Yeah, I fucking did it. Because I'm a person who works off of spite. I really do. And I had a few people say, "Oh, dude, you can't stream, dude. You go to fucking work. Go do your shit." Like, yeah, well, I fucking did it. And if it fails, then guess what? I tried, and I at least did it, and I failed doing it. You know, and that's one thing is like most of you guys have trust me, Crash. That's where I'm at. That's literally where I'm at. And literally had Frost and Tim flirt with me. "Oh, your buttery smooth voice," and "Oh my god," and blah blah blah. And dude, like there was this one dude who was I still won't promote myself. Like I don't even share my lives anymore. Um, there was this one dude that used to play with Harlow and my son, and he, I guess, was talking a gang of shit about me. He was like, "Oh, he's a fat fuck, and who plays WWE, and he's a loser, and blah blah blah." And it's like, bro, didn't say it to my face. My voice is not all that. Stop it. But yeah, I mean, you're gonna get a lot of that, you know, especially too. Like I've had people come and troll me a lot, and it's just like, it's so stupid, man. Like I'm pretty sure like 30% of my followers are all bots. Well, I have that what is it? The Santa Claus vibe. And somebody told me that. They were like, "Oh, I could just come sit on your lap and tell you what I want for Christmas." Like, well, thanks. I don't know if that's a compliment or a fat joke. But you know, I try to be as realistic as possible with people too. You know, and that's the thing is I don't want to beat around the bush or waste anybody's time. Oh yeah, I did quartz. I lost a shit ton of weight actually. I lost a whole person. But I still have my fat little chubby cheekies. But yeah, I didn't want to die. I guess yeah, that's pretty much it, Quartz. What are you trying to say? I had fat man cheeks before? Wow, fuck my cheeks, I guess. Um, nah, I was a fat ass. I was. You know what? Honestly, that's actually what everybody's kind of on right now, Nero. They all kind of wanna, that was weird. My fucking chat just bugged out. They all kind of want to said fuck it. I guess I did. I didn't say fuck my mouth. But because school's around the corner, everybody's kind of doing that. They're kind of all resetting their sleep schedule and shit like that. So I guess I did. Well, that's all right. For the longest time, mine's not set up like that. On Twitch, it's different. You could actually click a button down there to clip it. I remember one of my first streams that Boss came in. I was like, Daddy? And he fucking clipped that, and then he fucking, what was the other one? Oh, I was like, oh, I'm gonna come. And that was like his USB plug-in noise for the longest time. I think it's in the Discord now. I don't know. That's what Twitch always tells me. It tells me there's a clip button. I don't ever fucking see it. It says my viewers can clip shit. Yeah, exactly. So. Yeah, of course it is. So, but even so too, like starting that Discord, like I started that Discord right after Tofts, and because his inspired me to make one, and literally I think it was just me for the longest time, and then like a few people joined, and then Boss was like, "Hey man, if I come in there and I can fucking transform, your Discord." Because Tim was doing it for a while. Because Tim was really doing Toffs at the same time too. And then, oh god, that sounds like a fucking slap move right now. And he then Boss took it over, and then obviously they helped build it to what it is right now. You know what I mean? So no, we do Ghost around here. Calm down on your rock stars, woman. Well, I just dribbled on myself. Fucking nerd! Yeah, like I used to have this whole room decked out like for stream, and I used to set it up. I used to have fucking a projector light, all types of shit, man. We really downscaled after everything. I actually turned this into my bedroom for a while. This room, it didn't work out, but it was good for Christmas because I was able to put like Christmas trees up and shit like that. Like it was nice, but it just didn't work out the way I wanted it. Yeah, it was a. It was. Do you remember on TikTok for a while? If you were heavy into TikTok, they had the little astronauts, and it would show like everything in the background, like the planets and stuff like that. Well, I had one of those. It was really cool, and then it stopped working. Honestly, I want to get a green screen, to be honest with you, but we're talking shit that I don't need. I want to get the new one, man. The new ones are sick. But like, I bought all these lights and shit, and then now they just sit in a corner. I don't even use any of them. Like these monster lightings, you can't even see them. You can see them in my glasses, but you can't even barely see them. When I, with the original idea of change the room lights, Nero, dude, it was a whole fucking setup. I mean, I had the projectors going. I had, yes, I will. I had 6 different like lightings around the fucking my face. I had all the LEDs around the room, so when like you change the room color, you would actually see it. But now, like change room color, as you can see the blue on the light strip back there, you can barely see it now. So, did you make an emote of yourself? You need to get over yourself. Oh, you crack me up sometimes. Oh my god. So this is why I like just chatting, is because like you better not show that emote. Because like I said, this was the whole original idea of this stream right here. The just chatting, the chat on screen. Just chatting it up a chat, man. I mean, honestly. Alright, well, it is 5 o'clock in the morning. I need to get up at fucking 9, fucking do house chores and shit like that. This is gonna be a fucking terrible day. Ooh, my camera just bugged out. Oh, and this crashed when you made me take my glasses out. Well, that's the thing too, Nero, is like I don't feel like anybody likes talking to me, but then here we are having a whole ass conversation. You can see how deep our conversation got earlier. I mean, the one with the heart crossed out. Oh shit. See, because like, okay, hey, you cut it out now. So like, because I run off of OBS, I could actually stream to TikTok as well, and I can pull up the whole doc and everything like that, and you know, get it all going. But right now, I'm only doing it on YouTube and Twitch, and gradually, it's such inside baseball. Oh, now you gave it away. Oh, you didn't know, Nero? Yeah, it's such inside baseball. But I've known Crashly a long fucking time now, which is so crazy to think about. Actually, if you really do like think about it, like I've fucking known you for a long time. But yeah, I forgot the fuck I was saying. Oh, but this is how I wanted to do it the whole time, man. Just like, no, it's not. 2023, yeah. No, because when the top started do, I thought the same thing, and then somebody corrected me. Somebody actually, a bossy sauced me. All right. No. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Well, 3 for sure. For sure, for sure. Alright, yeah. Alright, it's 5. I'm starting to get tired. I gotta get some Z's so I can get up in a couple hours. Actually... Nah, Crash is a good time, man. I always fuck with her. She's so funny, man. You're too damn hard on yourself. That I will say, but your good vibes and good times. So. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. All right. Well, we're just gonna keep bullshitting. I know this is gonna happen. Well, because Crashly, it's because we became real life friends. Except you didn't want to see me. Please do. All right. Well, like I said, this was a lot of fun, y'all. I actually enjoyed this part of it more than actually playing the fucking video game. So maybe we'll do this and, a lot more often and, call this like the downtime part of stream whenever we kind of shut it down, just so we can kind of like interpersonally connect and chat and, bullshit and whatever. So, um, oh yes, Quartz. Yes, they did. Good night, everybody. Um, well, like I said, we'll probably be on sometime during the weekend. I don't have an actual plan, but like I said, just kind of keep an open ear. We'll go back and forth into Discord. I still have it muted, so I will not answer anybody's questions unless you at me. Good night, Quartz. Good night,
What do you
Nero.
want to be when
I'm
you
pretty
grow
sure
up?
Opal's still probably lurking around here,
And
so good
step
night,
one
Opal.
is
Asking mom to buy a plane?
But we'll play some stuff this
Almost.
weekend. More
Big
than
dreams
likely.
start with
Friday
clear
we'll probably
vision.
get a stream
And at
in
Pearl Vision,
when I get
we
home
help
from
them
work.
see
It'll be another
clearly
late
as their
one, but
dreams
everybody
take
will have the
shape.
weekend to kind of do
Schedule an
their
eye
own fucking
exam at
thing.
pearlvision.com.
Crash, I mean, you
Get
kind of got
40%
me
off a
motivated to
second
go
pair for
live
you
with
or
those
your
puzzle
family.
things. So maybe
Some
I'll fuck around
restrictions
with
and
that this
exclusions may
weekend
apply. See
and see how well that
participating stores for
goes.
details.
And if it goes like shit, then I'll just jump back to Twitch. I got nothing else. I really, really enjoyed everybody's time tonight. And, all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. So, like I said, I got nothing else. So, everybody, vibe out, stay chill. Good morning, good night, stay blessed, and as always, peace.